Doesn't matter. It's more of a thank you to the majority of the people sitting in this room. I mean, a lot of the varsity community, but at the start of the season, I really didn't know if I was going to be able to play. Cost was high, my family was in a sticky situation. We were going through a hard time before the season, and the good graces of the lacrosse community came together and helped me put together enough money to play this season. So it was really me just getting up here to thank you guys, allowing me to play with the group of guys sitting in front of me, and allowing me to continue the rest of these 4 years. So thank you.
I gotta get my paper sorted.
The speech guy.
All right, so this might be a little reiteration of some things Coach already said, but after our loss against Glenbard West, I went home that night and thought, all right, I'm never gonna play with these guys again. And there's just like too much that I want to say to each individual player, and I thought that today would be a good time to do it. So I'm gonna run through every single one of you boys. Yeah, get comfy. All right, so I'm just going down number order, so I'll start with Chase. Sorry. Chase, although I've hated every time you picked off one of my passes in practice, your stick skills and defensive IQ exceed anything someone would expect from a defensive player. Between playing point on man down, getting a ground ball with an Indian pickup, throwing a 40-yard behind the back pass, you exhibited the skill set of a very impactful player on this team. Miles and Steve, I'm just going to do yours together. In many aspects, you two are incredibly talented individual defensemen, but your ability to shut down an offense was multiplied when playing together. When you would run 2v2s in practice together, I never expected to leave without a few forearm or rib bruises. The last 4 years, I've thoroughly enjoyed watching you two beat down on attackmen, especially when they would hold their wrists or forearms afterwards. It's been an honor playing with you two, and very well done holding down the fort this season, boys. T.Y. Jensen, I won't forget all the practices of talking trash and grinding together. You had a way of pushing other people around you to mimic your work ethic. Although the stat sheet fails to recognize it, your impact on this team was highly valued for doing all the dirty work on the field to give the rest of our team opportunities to succeed. Way to be a workhorse this year. Joe Garris, since the preseason practices I've recognized it and I've said it to a lot of people, but you've had a load of potential since then. A somewhat freak athlete, your ability to change speed and direction on a dime made you a crucial asset to our team as both a midfielder and a face-off midi. Byron, nobody has the field vision of Maluta and Dario, but if anyone's close, it's you. Your awareness of potential offensive opportunities on the field was very keen and opened up many doors for the offense. Fighting throughout the season against various injuries, Bryson would share with me how badly he wanted to be back on the lacrosse field. His love for lacrosse trumped all reasons for not being on the field, and I respect the hard work put forth to enable you to come back from such injuries. CP. I remember the CP that said less than a handful of words all season, and now I step back and see the CP that you are today. A strong leader and aggressive player, you exemplified a multitude of skills that embody a solid team player. I had an unshakable level of confidence when you possessed the ball, and even looked up to you in many ways on the field. Keep grinding through the offseason because I can't wait to see the progress you make. Sam Anderson.
Yeah, skipping.
I'm skipping only because it's long. I'm telling, all right. Sam Andy. What made Sam such a crucial part of our team was not his athleticism, but his ability to be coached. Sam's willingness to take feedback from players and coaches and better himself with it made him a very difficult defender to dodge on. And as he improved himself with every mistake he made, he absorbed and processed newly acquired knowledge to produce what is now a very skilled player, and I have respect for him as one of the hardest workers on the team. Giacomelli. He was a vital part of a team that thrives off of energy and positivity. Not only an essential attack player, but a key source of positivity for our team, Jock promoted personal improvement and encouraged others, that's not me, and encouraged others to continue working hard merely with his presence on the field. Q, an essential part of our team, Q was a diligent worker who did almost anything requested of him. A very humble player, he never really talked trash, instead would politely drop the ball in front of you after making a good play. From last year until now, I've recognized his growth as a player and am very impressed with the progress he has made. The sportsmanship and class you displayed was very well respected, and I hope you continue to carry those traits with you throughout life. Willie Wise. If I could use one word to describe Will, it would be slippery. He had a way with disappearing on the crease just to show up cutting behind you. A solid finisher with a well-developed lacrosse IQ, he had the ability to exploit holes in the defense, making him a very valuable player to our team. Joffrey. A very spirited player, this is a guy that loves to play lacrosse, and it was made evident throughout the season. He contributed to our team as one of our bigger and more physical players and had no problem firing the ball if needed. Although his shot could be a few yards over the goal, I distinctly recall several top corner snipes followed by a goofy celebration. It has been a more than memorable time playing lacrosse with him in the last 5 years, and I'm confident that his size and experience will serve him well throughout his college season. Cam Nevins. What stands out the most about Nevins is his attitude. Check that, it's his decision to wear Vans instead of cleats. But his attitude on and off the field is one of perpetual optimism, and it spread like a wildfire. A combination of modest confidence and endless persistence kept the team motivated and enthusiastic. These positive characteristics helped to bind our team together as a unit and demonstrated Nevins' natural ability to lead others.
Yeah, how many more you got?
Yeah, I got a lot. Cade Champion. Cade is an all-around player. Every ball that hit the ground, he would attack fearlessly and somehow come away with even when outnumbered by defenders. He was consistently very aggressive when riding and could be counted on to make a play when needed. A persistent work ethic and grade A stick skills made him a very productive and useful member of our offense. Gundy. Now this is a special kid. Swiss cheese, as he was previously known, was changed to brick cheese over the course of the last few weeks, and it was well deserved. Stepping up towards the end of our regular season and all throughout the playoffs, I saw his confidence and success in cage only increase. Yes, I had my fair share of chirping him, but with all that aside, I was very proud to call you my Tendy. Foy. Talk about one of the most fundamental and consistent players on the team. Your knowledge of the game enables you to play high-caliber lacrosse and not only improve others around you, but generally produce a successful outcome in the game. Even with the ugliest flaw on the team, there was a well-roundedness about you that made you a weapon on the field, surely a nightmare for the defense. Sam Shink, an all-around player, Sam was able to size up most kids on both offense and defense. His playing style combined with a very encouraging personality to form a very solid member on this team. As I mentioned earlier, our team is built on a foundation of positive energy and electric chemistry. It is players like Sam who bring everything they have to practice and push others to do the same that are the pillars of this foundation. Eddie McDonald. Being a face-off midi requires a lot of responsibility and skill, as face-offs can be essential momentum changers. Throughout the season, Eddie has been able to win us the ball when needed and provide us with many chances to come away with a win. A ferocious midfielder, you executed the duties requested you with no hesitation or complaints, and your ceaseless effort to get us the ball is acknowledged as well as appreciated. Ben Shink. A very agile player, Ben's sneaky and shifty nature presents him with the ability to be a game changer from anywhere on the field. On top of having noticeably above average athleticism, he demonstrated many signs of being a leader on our team. He showed up to practice with the same mindset every day and worked to assess how we can improve both individually and as a team. Ben, with your continued work ethic and hatred of failure, I see very big things in your future. Trelo. A very versatile player, Trelo has demonstrated talent in many aspects of the game. From playing defense, wing on faceoffs, midi, and goalie, he has shown a consistent trend of success. He's even coined his own no-look backwards flip bounce shot over the course of a few seasons. I've had the opportunity to play with Trelo for many years and have no doubt that his impact on the Fairfield Stags will be very great. Filgren. A huge part of our offense, Gavin capitalized on most situations presented to him. The stats don't lie. With the most goals on the team, we could definitely count on him to score, but his value to the team was better seen through his individual ability to use both hands proficiently and create various opportunities for the offense. An honorable mention for all conference may not have done you justice, but your production for this team surely didn't go unrecognized. Good luck your next 4 years, and I pray for any defender that has to guard you. Matt Quinn. The enjoyment people find in destroying a glass object with a hammer is like the energy I feel watching across. He could knock you down simply by running into him. However, he's more to this team than just a chiseled brick house. He brings loads of charisma to our team, and it has been both an honor and enjoyable playing with such a personable player, powerful leader the last few years. Griffin Harmer, the Nordic woman, as some of us like to call her. Griff is one mean defender. However, off the field, his aggression is masked by the exemplary compassion and humility of a team player. Our team consists of respectful, sportsmanlike gentlemen, and Griff is a prime example of that. Honacki, another impactful asset to our team. Honacki's speed allowed for him to rarely get beat and make several plays in transition. Consistency was a key part of our team, and Hoge was consistently able to make plays between the lines that helped our team to produce and succeed. Dan Coitus. I won't ever forget when Curtis sized up against Miles for a 2-hour tryout. Lo and behold, he held his own. He's 5'6", but he packs a punch, and throughout the season demonstrated an almost immunity to fear for bigger opponents. Kurt, I hope the fire in your eyes continues to burn the next 3 years. Holden. The second of two freshmen, Holden shows astounding potential for growth. Especially in the last few weeks, his in-game play showed tremendous improvement, and I'm curious to see where the next 3 years will take him. Rumor has it there's still a handprint on his left butt cheek from a cold practice in May. Where you at? Where are you? Put your hand up. Is it there? Is it there? It's not there, okay. It was last week. Carl. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see as much of Carl as I would have liked. Battling a concussion and more illnesses than you can count on one hand, Carl still came to practice ready to work hard. He possessed a pretty fierce stick check and really knew how to use his body to hit someone when he wanted to. And last but certainly not least, Pito Jones. He's not here, but you are the most well-spirited and enthusiastic player on the team. Although you contributed a lot more than aggressive defense, clever chirps, and invigorating pregame speeches, what I recognized above all else was your undying will to push others to strive for nothing less than greatness. I speak for the team when I say we appreciate you being the hype man when called upon. Now, although I believe our season ended a little bit too early, I still cherish that I've never been part of a team with the amount of chemistry that we had. Maybe it was the team dinners that brought us together, the excellent coaching staff that kept us wanting to come to practice, or simply the players that made up this team, but this last season was made memorable by each and every one of you. I hope you all saw the same camaraderie and felt the same sense of family that I did. And as for you non-seniors, I'm holding you all responsible for emulating the same sense of support in the next years to come. If any issues arise, you know where to find me. And with that said, can I get a little Wildcats on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Wildcats!
Woo!
So that one might be a little tough to back up. Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you. Just a quick shout out to literally everybody in this room, parents included. The effort you guys have put in over the last couple of years has been absolutely amazing, especially for us seniors. Seeing the transition from us being a club sport to now being a sanctioned sport at the high school, it's unbelievable, and it wouldn't have happened without you guys. So thank you very much. And we do apologize for the messes we caused at team dinners at people's houses. It was much appreciated and the food was fantastic. But over the course of the 4 years, it's been an absolute blast and an honor to play for the Neuqua Valley Wildcats, and I wouldn't have wanted to do it anywhere else. Thank you guys.
All right, best for last, everybody. You shouldn't be my thing, I should thank. You know, it's not exactly easy to tolerate me sometimes, so quick shout out to some parents. Mr. Harmer, yeah, where is he? Love you. Love you too, man. Miss Showalter, always there. Thanks, Pumpkin. After that, I want to introduce some of the coaches. Lead first coming up, Josh McToots.
Am I coming up?
Oh yeah, you're coming up.
Oh, shoot. Wow.
McToots is a special guy, you know. He's the rock of this team and foundation. We all looked to him for moral support, and he's just a natural leader. We all love the guy. So big round of applause for Mr. McToots.
That's all. Thank you, sir. Straight from the heart. All right.
All right, the Italian Beast. This is Mario Rubio. Up to the stage. We get that's a spicy meatball?
No, you don't say that. They're really not spicy. They're normally not spicy.
All right. Next up, Big Boulder helped us on defense this year. Big Dick to the stage, Coach Dickens.
He just said that.
Fantastic JV coach. Coach John, come to the stage.
JV captains, come up. Come up.
It's your time to shine.
Let's go, Weebies.
All right, then we're all sad he can't be here tonight, but you know, it's kind of like the rest of the season. Shout out to Coach Apple. He was strong. Yeah.